For years, I thought making money online was for lucky people. You know, those people who always seem to know what they are doing. The people making sales every day. The people posting screenshots. The people announcing wins every week. I used to look at them and wonder, what do they know that I don't know? Because I had attended classes, I had watched videos, I had bought courses, I had taken notes, yet nothing was changing financially. Maybe you can relate. You know enough, you have learned enough, but somehow the income is still not matching the effort. Then one day, I discovered something that changed the way I look at making money online. The problem was never my lack of skills. The problem was my inability to identify, package, and sell the skills I already had. And that's the same problem many people are facing today. Most people are not broke because they lack value. Most people are broke because they don't know how to convert their value into money. Today, I want to show you how to use Claude as your personal business assistant to help you discover opportunities hiding inside your everyday knowledge. If you've been following my lectures, you already know that anything I decide to share with you will be deep in value. It will be banger. Okay, we don't joke here, we don't just motivate, we share direction. And if you don't know, Cloud AI plus Seller plus that thing you know that is inside your head is money back. Okay, look at it. Look at my Seller wallet. And no, this is not a screenshot. This is a live wallet. So what I will do now, I will refresh this page. So you see that this is not edited. It is not screenshots. If you stay with me till the end of this session, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to realize this and how you can duplicate my method, implement it, and get direct results. Step number one, discover the skills you are ignoring. Many people say, I don't have any special skill. That statement is usually false. You have simply become too familiar with your abilities. You do certain things so naturally that you assume everybody can do them. Maybe people always ask you for advice. Maybe you know how to organize things. Maybe you understand budgeting. Maybe you know how to teach difficult topics in relationships, in health, in beauty, or in fashion. You can teach difficult topics simply. Maybe you know how to negotiate. Maybe you know how to write. Maybe you know how to sell. Maybe you know how to cook jollof, party jollof, or whatever. Maybe you know how to fix phones. Maybe you know something about farming, about poultry. You know what I'm talking about? Just something you can do with ease. What you can do with ease, eh? Other people will do it with please. What comes to you with ease comes to other people with please. A work you find easy and sweet, another person will do it, crash and sweat. Am I communicating? Maybe you know how to use simple software that confuses other people. The fact that something is easy for you does not mean it is easy for everyone. So what do you do now? You take your smartphone, okay? You open Google Chrome and you search for Cloud AI. Okay, you're gonna see something like this. Then you click this, okay? Click this results and sign in. If you don't have an account previously, it's simple. Just register, create an account using your Google account, okay? And creating an account is free. You are not paying any dime, okay? Once you create an account and you are fully signed in, you see an interface like this. So you type something like "Hello Cloud AI," Claude, whatever you call it. I need help identifying skills that people may be willing to pay for. Do you get that? You see, at this juncture, you need to be very, very calm, attentive, and honest. And AI is like your doctor. You don't tell lies about yourself. You don't fake it to make it. You have to be very, very direct. And what? You have to be open. Okay. Tell AI exactly who you are and be open for what? Corrections. So you say, please, okay, beg AI, please ask me questions about my background, experience, strengths, hobbies, things people ask me for help with, and things that come naturally to me. Then identify my most valuable skills. You get it? So you hit send and you answer every question honestly. Okay, if you fake it, chances are you won't make it. Oh, don't try to impress Cloudy. Don't exaggerate. Okay, just tell the truth. By the end of the conversation, you will often discover opportunities you've been sitting on for years. Look at what Cloudy is asking. What's your current and most recent work or field? Is it tech or engineering? Is it business or finance? Is it creative or arts? Is it education or training? Is it healthcare or wellness? Trades or skilled labor? You know, one very big error most beginners commit is that they look at what people ahead of them are doing. So person is teaching how to make money and is making money from that. Let me also tell AI to give me ideas on how to teach people how to make money so I can make money from it. It sounds good. Okay, that is what any Tom, Dick, and Harry can easily settle for, but it is counterproductive. This is you. You do not have experience on how to make money online. You are just starting out, and now you are already positioning yourself as a money making coach or expert. So, who are you deceiving? This is where most people get it wrong. At the end of the day, they put in efforts, but wasted efforts. They run ads, no results. Why? Trust is not there. Okay, they are faking it to make it. Be honest with yourself. Start with a skill you can do. Okay, start with something you already know, even if it is about fashion, healthcare, or wellness. Even if it is about cooking. You get what I'm talking about? Even if it is about child care, that simple thing you you see as something common. There are millions of people struggling with it. Those are the people who will pay you for it because now they see authenticity, they see genuinity, they see how transparent you are, they see the actual expertise, not something you are trying to fake. You get what I'm talking about? In my own case now, I'm going to choose business and finance. Your own answer may be different. Now, Claudia is asking which best describes what people most often come to you for. Resolving problems or fixing things, advice or guidance, making or building things, teaching or explaining. You get what I'm talking about? For me, I'm going to choose number 4, teaching or explaining. How do you prefer to work or deliver value? Okay, in this case, I'm going to say creating content or products. One-on-one with people may be kind of challenging. One-on-one with people requires that you charge high tickets. And now you're just starting out. If you tell people, pay me $1,000 to do this for you, chances are many people will doubt you. You don't have testimonials. You probably don't have results to actually, back up what you claim. So it is easier to sell products. It is easier to make content, okay, and charge low tickets. Just as I explained to you in the last lecture. Okay, you will see it at the right corner, top right corner of this video, where I broke down strategies on how to sell more products and services using WhatsApp. Okay, I told you about selling high tickets and low tickets. You can review that session if you've not watched it before. Okay, but you can do that actually after this session. I'll leave the link in the description section of this video. Okay, or you see it at the end of this video. Okay, so I'm going to choose creating content or products. So can you see now, Claudia started brainstorming for me, okay, and comes up with another question, okay? Let's look at it together. Which areas of business or finance do you have the most experience or knowledge in? You getting it? So for me, I'm going to say business strategy. Do you get that? Business strategy. I'm also going to choose personal finance and budgeting. I'm also going to choose entrepreneurship or startups, okay, because I enjoy teaching beginners, okay? So, what kind of content or products do you most enjoy or feel drawn to creating? Okay, for me, I will choose ebooks. I'll always choose ebooks. Okay, I will always choose ebooks. Okay, so you're going to discover why I choose ebook later. Why do you naturally, Who do you naturally find yourself teaching or explaining things to beginners? Okay, beginners. Magic is about to happen. Now, look at what Claudia is saying. This is really shaping up well. Good. What specific topics do friends, family, or colleagues most ask you about? Can you see? Interesting. Option A, starting a business from scratch. Of course. Okay. Then I'm going to choose option two. Okay. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to hit send. How many years of real world experience do you have in your field? So I'll choose option four. Okay. Have you ever freelanced, consulted, or been paid for your knowledge in any form? Yes. Okay. In your own case, if you've not, you choose no. Remember, you need to be honest. Now, Claude is saying here is a full breakdown of your most valuable monetizable skills based on everything you've shared. Can you see? This is like you sitting in front of a consultant. Many of you go to meet, mentors, coaches who are complete strangers to you, people who already charge high tickets for clients to sit one on one with them. They charge a lot of money. You enter their DM and they say, mentor me, coach me, do this and that. Knowing fully that these people cannot take you, they can't have time for you, and that's why they ghost your DM. You are doing this. You don't know that you can simply come to an AI consultant who can diagnose everything that has to do about you and tell you exactly what you should be doing. Am I communicating? So look at this. Based on your 7 year plus experience, active freelancing, and your natural ability to teach beginners, here are your three highest value monetizable skills. Okay, look at it. Business launch coaching for beginners. You are the person people call when they want to start something. Combined with your ability to explain clearly, you can turn that into structured ebooks. Look at it, structured ebooks. Not the one you do randomly. Starter kits, not the one that has no curriculum that guides it, or written guides that sell repeatedly with no ongoing time from you. So it is not something that can hook you down or you have to attend to individuals. So many people at a time. You are probably a 9 to 5 worker or you're a stay at home mom. You already have things keeping you busy. So you should not be selling coaching programs. You should sell digital products like ebooks. Okay. Now, look at it. Best format for you, ebooks / written guide. How to start a business in 30 days. First year business checklist. Nigeria startup roadmap. Can you see? Look at another one. Personal finance and budgeting for everyday people. Everyday people are desperate for simple, jargon-free money guidance. Your business / finance background plus your gifts for teaching beginners makes this a natural fit, especially as a written guide for or budgeting template bundle. Am I communicating? So it can be something like budgeting for beginners, get out of debt guide, monthly budget templates, or whatever. And immediately, Claude is telling you, should we plan these products? Amazing. Now, the third one is side income and freelancing roadmap. Can you see? Absolutely amazing. So, this is your first step. Am I communicating? So, step number 2, turn your skill into a simple offer. I learned under, a gentleman, a very intelligent man, Professor Emmanuel Akpe. And he has a common saying, you must have an offer. If you don't have an offer, your finances will suffer. Many of you complain that there's no money because you don't know money. You don't know exactly how money moves online. Money moves like a current. That is why it is called currency. Okay. You don't try to make money. No. You try to understand the direction at which money moves. Once you get the direction right, so you are able to direct it towards your own self. Am I communicating? If you understand what I'm talking about, type I understand. In the comment section, type I understand. Okay. Most beginners make a mistake. They try to sell a skill. People don't buy skills. Sounds strange? That is the absolute truth. People don't buy skills. People buy outcomes. You see that suya man you see at one corner of your street. He doesn't sell suya, he sells enjoyment. The ice cream man you see on the street doesn't sell ice cream, he sells what? Enjoyment. Apple doesn't sell iPhone, they sell price. The doctor you meet in the hospital doesn't sell drugs. He sells what? He sells life. He sells cure. And that is why people can take out any amount of money just to fix whatever else problem they are facing. Nobody buys graphic design. They buy better branding. Nobody buys copywriting. They buy more sales. Nobody buys fitness coaching. They buy weight loss. Nobody buys budgeting. They buy financial control. The question is not, what skill do I have? Am I communicating? The question is not, what skill do I have? The question is, what problem can I solve? Once Claude identifies your strongest skills, now ask again. Based on these skills, help me create a beginner-friendly service or digital products I can start offering immediately. explain the problem it solves, who needs it, what I should include, and what I can reasonably charge as a beginner. You get what I'm talking about? So this is the next script you're going to use on Cloud. But don't forget, Cloud is already telling you exactly what you should do. So if I were you, I'm going to look at the options you are given, okay? And I see the one I can actually start with the most. So I'm going to choose this. Start writing this. Now, Cloud starts thinking for you, start brainstorming, don't forget the result you will see on your own screen. It depends grossly on what you tell Claudia about yourself. Okay, now Claudia is asking, who is this guy primarily written for? Employed people wanting extra income, fresh graduates or students, stay-at-home parents, anyone or general beginners. Okay, in my own case, I'm going to choose stay-at-home parents. Okay, how long should the guide be? Let me just say 10 to 15 pages. Okay, nothing more than that. Claudia is doing, Claudia is working, Claudia is thinking. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Now you have somebody thinking for you. Eh? One coach on WhatsApp cannot use it to do a call again. Claudia is thinking. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Now, why Claudia is thinking? Please remember this. Making money online is an outcome. There's a process behind it. The process behind it is usually very boring. That is why the money you make online is a boring money. Please type it in the comment section. Boring money. At the time you are, developing or working the process, it's not sweet. It's never a sweet experience. It is boring. Many people cannot endure that boredom, that boring consistency, that boring process. And because of that, they never experience the results. And here is the problem. Successful entrepreneurs did not start by selling. Successful entrepreneurs started by learning high income skills. You get that? And now you are fortunate to have AI technologies that can compress a 10-year work for you in 10 minutes. You are fortunate enough to have AI that can help you do something, help you create something, help you package something that can feed you for the next 10 years. Am I communicating? Yet, most people cannot endure. Most people cannot be patient. Most people will skip it, looking for shortcuts. At the end of the day, they get caught short. Your guide is ready to download. Can you see? The guide is ready. Freelancing guide for parents. Then you click on download. You download it. Look at here. So the material is downloaded. Now you can open it. Okay. If you are using your smartphone, it's just the same process. Yay! Claudia is mad. O2D sign here. It even adds different colors. Okay. Mad. Somebody shout mad. Somebody shout mad. That your mad should have like 5A. Mad. Okay, look at it. It is formatted for you. Now the next thing you do is to read it line by line. If you have anything you want to input from your own skull or medulla oblongata, or you have something you feel like should not be there, maybe it is too much to share, or it is too vague, remove it. Claude is just an AI, just like a small boy, a small intelligent boy. You can do anything you want him to do. Yet, he still needs to be under instruction. Okay, he's not yet an adult. Do you get that? So, read through everything, step by step, step by step. Do you get that? So, the next thing you want to do now, without any further ado, is to go to your Google Chrome and you search for Seller. Okay, you search for Seller. I'm going to drop a link for you to use. Okay, if you use my link to register on Seller, if you don't have an account before, okay, Seller will credit you. But if you create an account using seller.com directly, you will not be credited to. Do you get that? The link I'm giving you is an affiliate link. If you use it, seller will credit me and will also credit you. But if you decide not to use it, no problem. But it is better you use it. So once you are done creating an account, you just come to this hamburger icon. This icon may be at the top left corner if you are using your smartphone, okay? Then you come to products, then you choose add products, okay? Do you get that? Then you choose digital products. Now you name the product. Let's come back to our original document and look at the name. Build your site income, okay? Then you paste it here. That's how you do it. Then you set the price. Remember, I told you don't sell it for something big. You can actually just make it 2,000 naira. And here you make it $5, and here you say 5 GBP, okay? Leave other currencies. If you are in Nigeria, if you are in Ghana, you set your own Ghana price, keep it around 2,000 naira equivalent, okay? Uh-huh. And then if you are in other countries like that, just make sure it is low ticket something. When people see it, they won't think through before deciding to pay. Then the next thing you want to do is to develop the sales page. You want to describe the product. You getting it? Okay, so you come back to Cloudy. So that takes us to the third step. Finding people who need the solution. Okay, this is where many people get stuck. They think they need a website, a logo, a business card, a professional photo shoot, a fancy office. You don't. What you need is someone with a problem. Do you get that? So you can decide to tell Cloudy something like, help me identify 5 places where I can find people who need this solution. Give me practical ideas that do not require paid advertising. Hammer it into its head. You don't need paid adverts here, okay? So Cloudy can help you identify Facebook groups, WhatsApp communities, LinkedIn connections, past colleagues, family referrals, existing contacts, local businesses, community associations. Okay, many people are one conversation away from their first paying client or their first paying customer. The problem is they never start the conversation. Okay, so there's something I tell people: you have something in your skull, in your head, you did not package it. Value that you didn't package is a wasted knowledge. That thing in your head, you didn't package it, is wasted. Because people won't pay for something they can't see. You get what I'm talking about? So you have to come to Cloudy and tell Cloudy something like, help me write a basic, simple sales copy that describes the product and can create urgent desire to buy. The price is 2,000 naira. Okay, so you can as well start with act as a sales copy expert. Now this is crazy, okay? So you hit send. If you hit, your limit on Cloudy, okay, just like this, you can come back, you know, a few hours later. For me, I have to come back at 11:20 p.m. Do you get what I'm talking about? So this is how you'll be able to generate your sales copy. Okay, you paste it here. Your sales page can look like something like this. Do you get that? Aha. So you can do all these by simply using Seller. Okay. So once you do that, once Cloudy gives you the sales copy, you choose the category your product belongs. Okay. For me, I choose business or wealth and finance, and you choose the subcategory. Okay. Maybe let's say commerce. Okay. Then it is already set as digital products. Okay. Now this is one of the most important parts. Give buyer access to file. No, unselect it. Okay. Now, or when you choose it, you can actually choose it. There are two options. You can choose it. Okay. If you choose it, then you choose downloadable file. Okay. You now come here. You click here. You upload the ebook. You click on upload file. You choose browse files. Okay. You upload the ebook. So anybody who pays using this sales page, immediately they make payment, they'll be able to access the ebook. Okay, now you choose this option if you want them to be able to download it. If you want to read online only, choose read online only PDF. Do you get that? In another way, you can unselect this and choose automatically redirect the buyer to an external URL after purchase. Okay, and here you paste the link where they can access the ebook. It could be your Google Drive link. Am I communicating? So once you do this, you are not through yet, but you are almost set. Now you need marketing messages, promotional messages to actually sell your digital products, okay, your ebook. So you let Cloudy help you communicate your value. One reason people fail to make offers is fear. They don't know what to say. They don't want to sound desperate. They don't want to sound salesy. They don't want rejection. So they stay silent. Silence is costly. Silence results to brokenness. Okay, brokenness results to desperation. Desperation results to depression. And of course, silence never pays anybody. Silence never pays bills. So this is where Cloudy becomes useful again. So you ask Cloudy, Help me write a simple message introducing my product or my ebook to potential customers. Make it friendly, professional, and beginner friendly. Do you get that? So this message, once Claude gives you, this is what you start using. You post it, you promote it on your Facebook profile, you promote it to your WhatsApp contacts. Do you get that? The Facebook groups Claude recommends that you join. You share the marketing content there. You may not necessarily drop your link immediately. You allow people to show interest and tell them to send you a DM. In the DM, you give them the link to your digital products. Okay, this is how you are able to make money every day. This is how you are able to sell your digital products to a global audience. Okay, you never can tell how much you'll be able to realize just by following these steps and processes. Okay, only those who implement actually get results. Do you get that? Remember, you must have an offer. Okay, and by creating a digital product, you are what? You are building an offer. If you don't have an offer, your finances will suffer. So before I give you here, I want to remind you of something. Income does not come from knowing. Income comes from doing. You get that? Results are not for people who know. Results are for people who know what to do and they're actually doing it. So before you sleep tonight, use the prompts I've given you and come back here to tell me the skill Cloudy discovered for you. I want to see how many hidden experts are watching this video. If you watch this video till the end, type more love to the closing community in the comment section. I read every single comment and I'll be there to add more values to what you do. Thank you and may God bless you.